leisure was not really part of the configuration. That was very special if you did something for the fun of it. And that's what made it so much fun if anyone older came, you know. Like Linnea and Maj-Britt. That just made it special. And I can imagine when they were growing up and Mom and Dad did something, you know, for the day or they did something special. That must have been really fun. For us, it was if Linnea or Maj-Britt would do it because they were the older ones.
Did you do anything? Did they have games they played with you, or?
I don't ever remember playing games, except Fia. We did play Fia because we made that ourselves. You know, out of cardboard. We drew our own, and we used buttons and stuff for the pieces, and put 2 sugar cubes together for the dice. We didn't have a Fia spill. Remember one time I was invited to somebody's house. I don't know if this girl had a birthday party or what, but I was invited. And it was the first time I ever saw checkers or chess or anything like that. I was just fascinated by it. Problem was I didn't know the rules and I didn't know the game, and everybody else was having lots of fun. And I was a little bit behind.
So you went to birthday parties sometimes?
One time I remember going to one.
Do you remember ever celebrating your own birthday?
No, not when I was a kid. And after I grew up, yeah, celebrate all the time. Celebrate every year. Oh. You know, I didn't know birthdays was such a big thing, and then I had a friend, her name was Vicky. And she asked me when my birthday was, and I told her, and then she wanted to make a big thing about it. And every year she made a big stink about my birthday, and I couldn't understand why.
And that was in America?
That was in America, but...
But they didn't celebrate birthdays here the same way, huh?
We didn't.
Not even because nowadays people celebrate when they turn 20 and 30 and 40 and 50. You don't remember even that being... 50 is usually always a big deal.
Well, 50, I came back to Sweden on my 50th, and we celebrated really big. I mean, that was very special.
Do you remember celebrating your dad's 50th?
No. Don't remember. I don't think we did a whole lot of celebrating as we were growing up. Now, part of that could be because Mom was gone. And Dad was sick.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like he had any energy left over to worry about a birthday or something. So his or anybody else's. Yeah.
So it wasn't just that your family didn't celebrate. You don't remember going to anybody else's families either.
No. I don't remember. But, you know, Linnea, Maj-Britt may remember more. Because I left when I was 16, so. But I don't remember a lot of things, a lot of parties or a lot of anything like that. I thought it was normal. Then we grew up and had kids and celebrate all the time. Their birthdays, my birthday, grandkids' birthdays, and yeah.
What are some of the things you miss about Sweden when you're in
Nature.
California?
I miss nature. Probably miss that more than anything. It's so nice. And family, of course. It'd be nice to be close to family.
You've stayed close to your sisters.
Yeah. But it's not the same as being able to get together more often. yeah, as a family, generally, we have stayed pretty much in touch, which is quite amazing if you compare us to some of the other families that we kind of thought had it all as they were little kids. And a lot of times they grow up and they're enemies with their family and sometimes don't live such a happy life after all. So overall, I think we're doing okay.
What kind of animals do you find in this forest around here when you were growing up?
Well, because we had moose. Rarely saw them. We had deer, rabbits. I don't know if I remember any other kind of animals than that. I think that's about it.
And did you hunt these animals?
Yeah, they would have special seasons, and Dad would go on the älgjakt. He really liked that. He really liked älgjakt. And they would hunt deer sometimes. I remember one time Dad must have shot a deer either on somebody's property that he wasn't allowed to, or it was out of season, I don't know which. But he carried it home and guess we were gonna eat it or something. But wherever he had shot it, of course they followed the trail of blood. When it was wintertime, followed the trail of blood down to Linda. And I think he had to pay a big fine or something for doing that.
He was quite a hunter, your father.
He loved it. He loved it. Yeah, I think he would have really loved to have spent a lot more time hunting than he did. Yeah. That was one of the pleasures that the men had, I think. They go hunting. I think that was one of the biggest leisure times.
I know, I heard one story where he saw a swan on the lake once.
He did. There was a big white swan on yellow. Apparently he shot it or something. I don't know what he was going to do with it. He was supposed to eat it or something. But that, yeah, I guess the neighbors heard the shot and the swan was gone or something and reported that, so he got in trouble. But as, you know, he was a pretty proud man. And he humbled himself to ask for forgiveness in the church for having done that. Because that was a disgrace to the church that he had illegally shot the swan. And he humbled himself, he asked for forgiveness. That was pretty good. Took his religion serious. So that was good.